and yours. It is related that when Maulana Jalaluddin was only 5 years old, he used to stand up in his cot in a very disturbed frame of mind, having suddenly seen a vision. Visions of spiritual beings like Gabriel, the Virgin Mary, Abraham and others. When he was in that state, the disciples of his father used to calm him down. His saintly father, Bahauddin Walad, confirmed upon him the title of one fashioned by God. Maulana was born at Balkh, Afghanistan on the 6th of Rabi al-Awwal in the year 604 AH. Narration: Sheikh Abaduddin Nakas al-Mawlawi recounts, I heard from Sultan Walad that he had seen a writing in the notes of the saintly Bahauddin Walad in his own celebrated handwriting saying that when Jalaluddin Rumi, or next part, was only 6 years of age, he was playing on the roof of his house with some playmates of about the same age. During their games, one boy must have suggested jumping from one roof to another. Maulana is reported to have said that that sort of play was but a game of cards and dolls, and so it was a shame that they should engage themselves in such inferior playfulness. He cried, let us go up to the skies and meet the angels. And so saying, he disappeared from the sight of his young companion. The bewildered bird raised a hue and cry, and thus all men became raised, a hue and cry, and thus all men became aware of the incident. After a few moments, when he recovered, he was pale and a little frightened, and said, when I was talking to you, a group of men clad in green mantles descended upon me from the sky and bore me up into the heavens up above and took me around celestial spaces, and I heard the hue and cry of you birds over my flight, and these creatures brought me back to you, even at that rarely as like many saintly people we used to act only once in 3 or 4 days or once during the week. Another narration has it that the saintly Bahauddin Walad, Maulana's father, used to say that his son is of high parentage, a true prince, because his grandmother, Shamsul Aima, was the daughter of Samsuddin Shakasi, Saida, descendant of the Prophet Muhammad, whose lineage connects her with the fourth major caliph Sayyidina Ali, and his mother was the daughter of Khawaraj, the king of Balkh, and the mother of my grandfather Bahadin was the daughter of the king of Balkh. Thus it is that both in the material and spiritual senses he, Maulana, had high connections. Another narration has it that Maulana said that he, from the age of 7 years, used to recite the verse of the Quran which reads thus, Surely we have given you an abundance of good, therefore pray to your Lord and make a sacrifice. Surely your enemy is the one cut off from good, and is to reap a great deal in contemplation thereof, until the Lord sent his radiance into my heart, and a voice came to me, saying, in the name of our gratitude of the Lord, from now onwards, do not subject yourself to an until degree of spiritual strain, for the portal of repentance has already been opened to you, and I thus render limitless thankfulness so that I might enlighten those who come into contact with me.